Hey guys. Hey. Hey Joey's. Hey. Why am I so... Hold on. Hello? Ah! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you so much! What the fuck, Water Pupper? Thank you! Wow! Thank you so much! Hey! Thank you! Why am I'm so far away. I'm so tiny too. Eesh. Alright. Hey! Hey guys! How's it going? We're doing this little just chatting thing to like start because I'm transferring some files that I kind of forgot about. I'm getting that set up, and yeah, we're gonna hang out a little bit. It's like a tiny bit, okay? Right, files transferred. Wait, did I just oh, okay, hold on, and then I have to, Where? Read, no. What? So, okay, so what I do is I'm broadcasting, right? But I'm also recording. And, when I do that, it goes to my computer's video file and not my expansions video thing. So I have to, like, move them. And now I'm just, like, confused as to what happened to all of those videos. I mean, I deleted them, but I went to the recycle bin and then they're not there. That's weird. I don't know, maybe... Wait. Did it do it? I'll just empty out my recycle bin anyway. Okay. Anyway. I need to recalibrate my camera so bad. And permadelete? I don't know. I don't know about that. Too thick. Too thick. Too thick. I feel like I need to play with my mouse settings. You get to see me play with the mouse settings. Woo! Where they be? I have it like 2.2. I have it like 5. No, like 0.6. There we go. So now it actually looks like I'm talking. A little bit. Oh, let me... Scuffed stream. Scuffed stream. Scuffed stream. Let me rearrange my little area. Give me the thing I want, thank you. It gives you a warning. Oh, okay. I've been good. I've been pretty good. Mainly just kind of like doing art and hanging out and having a bad sleep schedule. That's basically how it's been going. But for now, we're gonna get on this Ace Attorney. I have to like, I keep trying to like check and see if my camera's okay, like if I'm not at like a weird angle. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna get into the case. Also, if there's like an interruption, it's because my mom decided to go to Wendy's, like, just now. So I'm getting cheeky nuggy. It is the trials and tribulations of an artist, yeah. Oh, really too bad. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, yeah, that's right, because Maya, Mia, whatever. Maya? My mum went to Wendy's. I got a lack of sleep and my mum went to Wendy's. She didn't go to Macca's, she went to Wendy's. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. Man, imagine the court system just being like that bad that you're just like, okay, look, we gotta speed this up. You get 3 days. You better be on it. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? I'm gonna need you to turn... No, stop. Let Maya be Maya. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Oh yeah. Court speedrun. We gotta speedrun the law, guys. We need you to get your shit together quick. I need you to interrogate suspects at a breakneck pace. The Reed method? I don't give a shit. You need to get in there, ask the hard-hitting questions, get up in their faces, and I need you to gather evidence. We need to be in court post-haste. You are! I decided to have you guys in the video as well, because you guys say some funny things, and I thought, hey, why not? You know? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? Oh no, now you guys are gonna start spamming things. That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? I like how we get this, like, recap, just in case of anybody who wasn't here before. Was Maya always this excitable? Yeah, she was. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. WP Powers, right. Okay. I wonder if I can present her with anything. No, what am I doing? Let's see. Move. Let's mosey. Maybe we should talk to Whoop. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. I guess. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Are you ready to be a dead man? Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Ha ha ha. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Yeah, get your like Luco keeps saying, get your hot sister in here. Please, this is no laughing matter. I don't think I have anything to present to him. I guess I'm just gonna have to talk to him. Speedrun death row. Man, you know what's crazy? So like, legitimately until like when I started watching true crime, I didn't realize that death row was like not immediately like expedited. So like people will be on death row for like years, and it's like how is that even possible, you know? Like, but yeah, like I always thought that when they got like the death penalty, it was like, I don't know, like in a week they're gonna die, but there have been people that are on the death row for like years, and it's like, how? Like, what? Do we have a shortage of syringes? What's happening? Jeez. Producer Vasquez. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. They need to make extra sure the person is guilty. But that's so silly. If the person was already found guilty by, like, a jury, and the judge also agrees, and they are sentenced to death, how would they have to then continue the investigation to make sure that they're extra guilty? Oh, the chemicals are expensive? Oh. That makes sense, yeah, actually. That makes sense. A genius? He's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. Dude, I'm literally trying. Like, what? My camera's so weird, I'm sorry. Okay, I think it's fine now. Okay, jeez. My camera's weird, sorry. It's very complicated. Okay. I see. Yeah, I guess like just not knowing enough about the law, I literally was like, okay, death penalty. Here we go. And then it's like years and it's like, what the fuck? He still hates kids, but he wants to be called daddy. That's terrible. They keep withholding info. Yeah. Like, literally in every case, like, at any turn, they're just like, no! Did it disconnect? No! Oh my god, are you shitting me? Can you guys still hear me? Jeez. Great. Man. Frickin' crashed, of course. Anyway. Man. Can you guys hear me again? Are we back? I can't say. Are we back? Help. I can't tell. It said that I reconnected. No. No. Hello? Hello, Mr. Obama? Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Hello? I'm not sure if it reconnected or not. I'm like waiting for chat. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're back. Okay. Just look, I'm making sure. Okay? But yeah, no, they keep freaking withholding information from me. I've only heard rumors anyhow. About what? The music is a bit loud. Okay. Is that better? Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Me either. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Hot Girl Summer, Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. I don't have anything to present him. I mean, I guess I'll present him with like this or whatever. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear in live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Saying things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? I mean, not you specifically, Will, but okay. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry. Okay, so he also doesn't... Okay. Alright. So... yeah, I just downplayed him. He's like, what? I don't even remember any of this stuff because he wasn't even there because it's a suit. Why was she like that? The whole... Yeah, no one's safe. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Oh my god, what if she had a brain aneurysm and she's just like still standing? She's got like a brain bleed. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive. Are you okay, ma'am? She's fucking... I was gonna say she's brain dead. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. He seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. I have a feeling people are covering for Vasquez a lot. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Yeah, he would be the type, yeah. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arg. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You'd drag his star down from the sky to stomp on it. Oh my god. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. I mean, he did it, so... You know. Yeah, how can you be so sure? Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. That phrase just like... It's like PTSD. I'm not in the mood for thinking, like... Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, so I think... Yeah. Okay, so she didn't care about Jack. Alright. Where's Mosey? I guess they're not filming today either. Well, no fucking shit, there's a murder trial going on. He did care about Jack. He was his, like, #1 fan. I did want to see them filming just one time. There's a murder trial going on, Maya. Of course they're not filming. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, if they even resume that quickly. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yeah, oh my fucking god, it's him. No, no, no. No touching. It's the man. Eek. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean, I almost had a heart attack. Heh. I guess I can... I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I'm sorry, dramatique. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Dramatique. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. I wonder if that's real. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution changed color, alright. So the food on the plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate. Found in the employee area. On it, traces sleeping pills and a large bone. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kinda bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Aw. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Oh my god. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. That's not hot pepper. so that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. Well, no shit, we kinda deduced that. Like, I mean, yeah. Why are you guys shaking your booty butts? So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to court record. Alright. Because it's hot. Oh, okay. I'm guessing I know as much as you, pal. But like nothing. Okay. I'm just presenting him things to see what he says. Okay. Is there anything in here? Oh my fucking god, Penny! Hello? What are you doing here? Present me to him. Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore. Damn, she's so ready. She's just like, yep, he's not gonna be here anymore. What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! Why is it the last episode? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez. That producer had some kind of hold on Hammer. A hold? She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know. Bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. Oh my god, was it Hot Girl Summer? They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? If someone says dirt one more time. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. They'd be changing a lot of shit real quick. I wonder if this is like the catalyst that they decided to use to change like studio policy and to like shift things around. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. Ah, I see. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. She don't give a fuck about them kids. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. They run out rooms where people got murdered, so why leave a whole studio untouched? Right? One second. Let me take the drink. I take the drink. Yeah, Penny straight up is just like, fuck them kids. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Look at this graph. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. These kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Let's fucking go. Let's get the fucking deets. Okay. Tell me the deets. Can you tell us about what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. You're right, but fuck them kids. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know how Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen if his career... Wait, they were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. Oh lord. Oh, this lady. Okay. She's not a... Someone died? What? She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright. Let's mosey. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Oh my god, she really is just like having like brain aneurysms and brain bleeds and shit. She's foaming. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? Ayo lady, 5 years ago, tell me about it. What's with these names? Phoenix Wright has like a lot of punny names in it. For some reason, Skit. It's really cheesy, but it's funny. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Huh? Nichols. Oh no, her name is Penny Nichols. That's so fucking stupid. I'm dead. Nichols. Yeah, like, in one of the other games, Chronicles, that I also got, there's a character named, like, Ryosuke Naruhodo, and Naruhodo is, like, I think it's, like, a Japanese phrase for, like, I understand or I get it or something like that. But yeah. Also, no, I didn't know her last name was Nichols, because that's so fucking stupid. She said her name 10,000 times. No, she didn't! I would have remembered if her stupid full name was Penny Nichols. Look, okay, that's also the thing. I don't look at the court records of, like, profiles. So I didn't know her full name was Penny Nichols. This is so dumb. Well, I wasn't paying attention. That assistant we talked to? Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident rather. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers dredging up dirt on someone's past like that? And the recently departed, no less. You know, only by a little skit. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yeah, I do. I have proof. Mia's rolling in her grave. Mia's disappointed in me because I don't look at, profiles. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole the costume. Yeah, this bad boy. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills, you silly. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. But what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that— oh my god, okay, so I have to fucking present the plate. Oh man. Mia's about to take Maya's body by force. No! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Oh my gosh, she about just had a heart attack right there. I see. Poor Hammer. I don't want to imagine Old Bag being meified. That's gross. I didn't even like her when she went like ooh. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Old Bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. Oh. Okay, well, that was slightly easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, the steak plate that we keep in our mallet space at all times, where we just like pull it out from behind our back. Just like, what can you tell me about this? It's just a fucking dirty plate with some bones on it. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse? A paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced the paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Old Bag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this. A photograph? Aha! Wait a second. What is this? What is he doing? What can you tell me about this fucking nasty ass, gross ass plate that looks like it came from the set of Hoarders? Wait a second. This is the picture. Is the trailer in studio? Is this the trailer in studio too? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. That's like literally not even his fault. The fucking set was made of shit that it shouldn't be. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like much like talking about it. I understand. Okay. So... This is a gruesome way to go. Who the fuck took that photo? Right? So, like... He was fine after definitely... No, like, that's the thing. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Guy's still alive, agonizing, some mofo just stood there. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, here she is. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Ah! Man, oh my god, she's gonna fucking roundhouse kick Miss Vasquez. She doesn't give a fuck. I'm watching the clouds. I don't know what's in her fucking, what is it called, a kiseru? Something like that. I don't know what's in her pipe that she's smoking, but she's she's having a time, isn't she? That's all she had to say, apparently. Are you shitting me? Fucking... excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shush. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Dude. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. I'm gonna keep talking to her because she's such a fucking bitch. I don't understand. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! She's fucking lock her up! My fey blood speaks to me, I know it! I know it's her! Fuck this bitch, I'm tired of her! Oh dear. Alright. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Why did she fucking, you know what? Bitch. I need you to stare at this photograph. Wait, no, I meant to present it. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. No fucking shit, she does. Man. Right, anyway, Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Oh my fucking god. It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Oh, wow. Fine-a-fucking-ly. Jesus Christ. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. That's where we're gonna go. Because what other choice do we have? Humph, you can't... Is she brain dead? What the fuck do you mean, like, oh, you came? We were, like, outside, like, less than 3 seconds ago. What is this? You kind of like her. Skit, no. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. Kinda want her to treat me bad. All y'all are down bad. You better quit. You better stop. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it is, wasn't it? Or that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. Uh-oh. She's actually looking at me now. Jesus. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. What's this, like, sudden face? Ugh. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. God damn, girl. So that's why she had the photo. He's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Oh my fucking god. What the fuck is this shit? Fucking... Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? This fucking... Man... Man... Trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. They really don't send pretty faces to do the dirty work. No, they don't. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt. No. Why would D. Vasquez care about it all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! I never wanna hear. Oh shit, it's fucking thick gumshoe. Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. He's just always like around the corner. He's like, even though he's like gigantic and huge, he's always just like hiding around the corner and he just pops out at like opportune times. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me, now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. This bit. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Oh my god, okay, hold on. I'll be right back because I have to do something. Hold on. And then she never came back. Just kidding, I'm here. Hold on. I have chicken nuggets. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't give me a chance to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job, aw. Dino Nuggies? No, it's Wendy's Nuggies. There's Wendy's Nuggies. Detective Gumshoe? I feel bad about eating while also playing a game where I have to read, like, literally everything, but... Oh. Mm. I got some flavored water Sip Sip. I don't have Sprite Sip Sip. Yeah, Wendy's. An American fast food chain. You have the good Sip Sip? What Sip Sip are you talking about, Skip? Oh, you got Sprite? I thought about it, but because I have to read, I don't want to be too burpy. Mm-hmm. Wow. Both of you. Giving you both the bonk. Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Aw. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? E. Vasquez. Maybe. Is to be continued. I'm gonna save progress. And we're gonna save, yeah. Okay. Oh, we're in court, like, alright, shit. Shit ass. Here. We're just gonna do this for right now. We're just gonna hang out a little bit while I munch on these nuggets. Oh yeah. Are you guys drawing stuff? You guys having fun? I still haven't finished my little PNG thing yet. Oh, me? I would need to take a big refresher course in Live 2D. And I also would need to like finish all of my model art. I mean, the tutorial would, if I made one, it would be really basic. Because a lot of stuff, do it on camera. A lot of stuff is, I had to kind of like figure it out for myself, or I had to look up individual parts and just kind of plug them into what I was doing. Like, for instance, like when I blink and how like my ears twitch, I had to look up how to do that. But also, if you notice like how I'll like move my head and stuff, yeah, like my earrings also move. So I had to figure out that I had to figure out how to allow my earrings to move as well, like either swaying naturally or when I blink. And I figured that out and I was really proud of myself. Hi, Leon. Hey. But yeah, I had to like figure that out myself. And yeah, there's just like a couple of other things, like I don't know, my only thing for like Live 2D stuff is just like, I don't know, like realistic physics. Cause I understand that it's always like super fun when people want to like, you know, do like boba physics or whatever, or like to make things flowy, but it's really distracting, at least to me. Yeah, Leon, I'm doing great. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I'm just like taking a little break to eat some fries and nuggets. But I feel like, yeah, my tutorial would have to be for a literal anime koala girl. We need the realism. I mean, when I talk about the realism, I do like mean for stuff like soft bodies, but also for clothing. Cause I don't know, for me it's just really distracting. Like if I'm looking at your model and it looks like it's just an anti-gravity, like if that's not part of like, I don't know, your lore or your appeal, it's like, what are you doing? You know, like it's too flowy in my opinion, but that's just a preference. That's personal preference for me. Yeah, I'm eating some Wendy's nuggets and some fries. Dude, boba gets so fucking ridiculous. Like, I know people, you know, want their boobies to jiggle, but like the thing is, as a person with boobies, I can tell you they don't fucking move like that. So that's why whenever I see stuff like that, I'm just like, dude, man, like, I'm just like, dude, that's not even. I would fucking scream if in real life my boba moved the way that some people rig their models. Like if mine like actually in real life moved like that, I would fucking scream. I want our boba to jiggle like that. Dude, if I like moved like literally just an inch and my breasts had like a visceral like reaction to move, I would be like, dude, fucking literally chill. Like, I would have to duct tape my chest down. Like, holy shit. You get an uppercut. Yeah. Dude, you could be doing jumping jacks and you would get fucking, like, yeah, you would get, like, a nasty uppercut from one of your boobs. Oh, it'd be so bad. No, but, like, if I did do a tutorial, it would just be, like, a really, really simple front to back of, like, what to do. Yeah, jumping jacks just annihilate your face. You go out one day. Yeah, you get a black eye, exactly. Yeah, you just, like, you're like, what happened? And it's just like, it's like, this happened. I was just trying to exercise. But, if I did do a tutorial, it would literally just be, yeah, it would just be, like, mostly the basics. And, like, maybe a couple of things that I learned along the way. I would just have to refresh my memory. What's worse, telling somebody that you knocked into a doorknob, or that you were doing jumping jacks and you got hit in the eye by your fucking tit? I've never gotten a black eye. Like, I've definitely gotten bruises, like, other places, but I've never gotten hit in the eye, like, that hard. Boob is so big they're an OSHA violated. That's so terrible. Oh my god, holy shit. You need protective gear to be on duty with booba that big. Yeah, when I started rigging, and when I was, like, looking stuff up, I was literally, like, I had to, like, look up so many things, but the thing is that I don't know, I feel like I was looking in the wrong place, because every resource that I was looking for was only telling you how to rig individual things, instead of rigging, the entire model. Like, you know, like the entire process of rigging. Yeah, like, it would always be, like, eyes or, like, hair or head angles, but it wouldn't tell you what process to do, like, what you need to do first, and then the next step, and then the next step, and the next step. And because of that, it took me a really long time to actually be able to learn how to, like, rig my model by myself. And it was just really frustrating. It was a really frustrating experience. Oh my god. Well, thank you, Skip. These guys over here still talking about booba. Lethal booba. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm listening. What's up? Mm-hmm. Shut up. But yeah, if I did a tutorial, it would just be really basic. Oh my god. Just know that if you do live 2D, or you do a model, like you're drawing one, that you're gonna have a million layers. And that you need to plan fucking everything. You need to know exactly what you want your model to do. Because if you don't know what you want your model to do, and you have like finished the drawing, right? And you go into like live 2D, you're gonna have to like add stuff in later if you want your model to start doing other stuff. I'm not an animator. I've watched a lot of animation and I understand some principles of animation, but I'm definitely not an animator. Like, I don't think that I would be able to really like animate something. Layers, yeah, and am I an AMA? I mean, as you can tell, yes. Layers, so what I would suggest, so when I was working on like this model that you see here, as well as like my newer model, so I had multiple outfits that I was planning on rigging, and then I realized that it would probably be like ridiculous to try to run that on my computer. So I just went to like one outfit, but when I was doing that stuff, excuse me, what you do is you will go through, like what I do, okay, let me explain my process. All right, so what I do is I have a sketch of what I want. And I have to think about how all of these things are going to be separated, right? So you have, of course, your chest, the booba, you have like the actual torso part, you have the waist, you have the hips, so on and so forth. And you plan that all accordingly. And then you essentially paint that, or you draw it and everything, right? And while you are doing all of that, like you finish up your like each layer, and then you just go through and you just name everything afterwards. That's what I do. I'll do a tutorial later, okay? But yeah, I make all of my layers for like one thing. And then once I'm finished with it, I'll go back and start naming them. Mouth rigging? Okay. Mouth rigging is... So what you'll do is usually there are two parameters for mouth rigging, which is mouth open and mouth smile. And you will usually have 3 points on each of these parameters. And when you combine them, you will have then in total 9 parameters. And these will be very simple mouth shapes, like, you know, like your open mouth, which is just like your neutral mouth, but then you have like your happy mouth, and then like your sort of sad or like frowning mouth that is like also open and everything, right? There are other mouth charts that are more detailed to show you, to give you a bigger range of mouth expressions. Right now I'm using VBridger, and I've rigged my mouth like right now for VBridger. I do have just the normal mouth shapes that I was talking about earlier that are very simple. But for like VBridger, you have a bunch of different stuff. frowns, yeah, so if you, like, for frowning, it's on, like, it's on one end of your parameters. So, like, okay, imagine a line with, like, 3 dots. And on one end you have frowning, in the middle you have neutral, and on the other end you have smiling. And when you open your mouth, it'll show, like, those expressions as well, which is part of those, like, 9 points when you combine your mouth smile and mouth open. So you have the frowning expression, so you have, like, your frown, then you have your frown where your mouth is slightly open, and then you have your frown where your mouth is, like, fully open. And those are super basic points for your parameters. Okay, see you later, Leon. It's kind of a little bit, I mean, if you want to get really complex, V-Bridger rigging is terrible. I made it very subtle. My ear jiggling. It's when I blink. But, I know. Oh. Well. But... Oh, you can't not notice it. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry. Misread. But yeah, like, there's a lot that goes into it. The thing that I just needed to know when I was starting out was, like, what you need to start with. But the thing is that a lot of tutorials just teach you, like, pieces, like eyes or hair or head angles, and they don't, like, sit you down and go, okay, so you gotta make a texture atlas. Okay, now you have to go through and start making art meshes. Okay, depending on your purposes, are you gonna make a custom art mesh or are you gonna use a generated one? Okay, after that, you gotta start going through and doing your head angles, you know, like, so on and so forth. It's a lot. But, like, yeah, I would have to, like, literally go back in and review a lot of stuff again, because it's been since the beginning of this year that I've rigged anything. You can do it from a finished illustration. The thing is that you would need to break apart everything that you actually want to move. Everything that you want to move would need to be on its own layers and would need to be separated accordingly. And if the thing that you have is, like, on a background thing, you would have to paint in the background. So, like, for instance, okay, let me give you an example. So, like, you see this tie on, like, the little, like, pull thing on my jacket here. So let's say I'm an illustration, and let's say that I didn't separate my art properly. So instead of my stuff moving, it would just be stationary. So that means that I would have to take this part, the string, and I would have to make it its own layer, and then I would have to fill in the jacket part where the string was. And then it would be able to move. You'd be able to rig it. That's what you do. Yeah, I had to do that as well because the shadow wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, and I realized it's because it was on the jacket itself, and I was like, oh, I need to make the shadow its own thing. It is a lot of work. That's why if you ever see any discourse about live 2D models being expensive, you need to slap somebody, because it is a lot of work. It's a lot of thinking, it's a lot of planning, it's a lot of know-how. Alright, let me... Oh, these fries. Let me get back into it. Let's get into it, yeah? Let me set this aside. Yeah, it's expensive, but like, if you can learn to do it yourself, all art should be free. Oh, yo, okay. But yeah, but yeah. Okay, court is now in session. We gotta bring this to justice. Let's get it. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready. Shit. Misclicked. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Oh my fuck. Okay, we're not clicking that button anymore. Water pupper. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Don't even get me started on AI art. Have you seen that one thing where like somebody took someone's like work in progress from a stream and like just plopped it into an AI and just shat out an approximation of what it is before the artist was even done? That shit was stupid. I was like, damn, dude. It was messed up. And then if you look at it, it's so bummy because there's like the hand in the picture. So it's supposed to be like her, like looking at her from the back, and you're supposed to see her like right hand because her right arm is bent. But then in the AI one, it looks like her left hand, even though her right arm is still bent. It's so stupid. Yeah, people are going crazy over AI, but I don't blame them. It's not replacing artists, but it is like discrediting them and disrespecting them. I'm not into it. Excuse me, okay. Call your first witness. Prosecution calls Vasquez. Miss Vasquez is a producer who was present in this Studio 2 trailer that day. Mega cringe. Will the witness state her name and occupation? No, she's gonna do this shit. She's gonna fucking do this dumb shit again. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. Oh, thank God. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate... Welcome back, Leon. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Oh no. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Do her with the Gordon Ramsay. No. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio One. Yeah, you all down bad. You need to calm yourself down. That's all. I have a question about part. Even the judge has a question about the testimony. Dang. I have a question. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. Manelli used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after me. So they used that to transport the body. Deadass. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. They definitely use that to, like, transport the body. How do you know it was before noon, huh? By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this, terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering. No. Man, this bitch. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Why were you fatigued? Hold on. You had Sal take you. What does that mean? Oh, well, I mean, we already figured that out. It means what I said. Had Sal take me to Studio 2 in the van. Oh, right. Oh my god, okay. 2:30. Took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Dominated T-bone mistakes from the trip. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sonic, 2 bone steaks. So stupid. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. Oh my fucking god. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence to prove that she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick? Find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard, I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. A little before noon. Meeting began at 12 sharp, it ended at 4. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, we went to Studio 1. Let me... You got anything? Not really. No. I was fatigued, so I said Sal take me. At 2:30, took a 15-minute break. Oh my god. I'm so stumped. I'm actually stumped right now. That's so dumb. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna, like, go over this with, like, a fucking fine-tooth comb. A little before noon. And then the meeting began at 12. And it ended at 4, which, yeah. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Yeah, like... Yeah, this line of events doesn't make any sense. Because why would she talk about, like, Sal taking her to Studio 1, but then talking about this? Yeah. No, so they went to Studio 1 with the van, Luco. Okay, that fucked me. Never mind. I'll just press. And when exactly was that? And she says she's forgotten. I fucking hate this. Okay. So that did not do what I wanted it to. And what were you doing during the break? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure. The monkey got knocked down at 2:15. Monkey got knocked down at 2:15. Like, the line of events isn't adding up because she was talking about the meeting, but then she was talking about going to Studio 1, and then now she's, like, talking about the break. It's just, it's not, like, in a cohesive, like, and then, and then, and then. It's just kind of, like, stating stuff that happened. I mean, we questioned Sal about being able to eat the steak as well. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak, I kinda wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. The thing is, I've found contradictions, it's just that I can't necessarily press them more. Like, Because this is the plate that was used for Will. So this wouldn't have anything to do with her. You want to try the plate? I mean, I could try it. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll try it. I'll try the plate. It did work! Water Puppy, you're so fucking smart. Ah, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. The food was drugged. But I don't think it was everybody's food. Because if it was everybody's food, we would have gotten testimonies about everybody being tired that day. Oh, excuse me. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Every food ever was drugged. Look at this graph. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone was left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. Yeah, that's it. Case closed. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. Yeah, she ate the bone. She's a miss because no one would marry her. What a diss. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Ooh, she gave him the face, so she's like... She's pretty guilty. Mr. Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Oh, is she gonna redo her testimony? Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use the heavy spear as a weapon? There's a live-action version of the- No fucking way. I would die. Oh my god. That would actually probably be really fun to watch. I would actually do like a watch-along with that. That sounds so funny. That sounds so crazy. No, I know what she well... Sanctioned by Capcom? Oh my god. Yeah, we'll have to do that after we finish this game. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ah, you see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Okay, good. I'm so glad that the option actually, like, did what I wanted. What? Yes, oh my god. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon because it was actually this fence post! Wrong with... But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. What? 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 Oh, is it because the spear is fucking broken? Oh my fuck. Whatever, okay. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But, that is the murder weapon. Yeah, with all due respect, Your Honor, what the fuck? Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Maybe I just had the evidence out of place, like out of order. Like, then I have to be like, oh no, but look, it's the fence post thing. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Damn. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware what you're saying? Is the samurai spear... If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used? Yeah, I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. You were the murder weapon. Who is this? Look at this graph. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Wow. Order, order. With this thumb. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. just like Mr. Hammerhead himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh-ho, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio One, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? I know how you disposed of the body, with a van! Let me say it! The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. It was with this fucking truck, this beep. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. Yes, salmonella. Yeah. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. Humph. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win. So, what happens next? Huh? Don't fucking on me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. My god. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. This sucks so bad. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. In the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I'm trying to bust her down. I'm trying to bust it. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn! It comes so far only to fail. I'm trying to bust it down, okay? It seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgeworth! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Edgeworth, what the fuck? I see. Very well. Okay. Edgeworth, can you get your shit together for like 2 seconds? Okay, I think you thought of a question. I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, this trial's such a shit show, oh my god. I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, this trial's a fucking shit show. Indeed, verily, I say, ergo. I wanna hear I'm sorry, I'm just imagining this like in an actual courtroom. Because this would be so fucking dumb. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Yeah, the jury's just stone-faced like, what the fuck? Nick. Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. Yeah, he's gonna get a guilty verdict because she's guilty. Alright. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. Okay. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. Oh, Skit, what happened was essentially, the court floundered really bad. And it was just really funny. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by the testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick. We're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Alright. We found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated. I need to press her, actually. I've been just running through her testimony. I need to press her on things. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy! Ooh. The witness will continue her testimony. Alright. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Alright. Hold it. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. Are you shitting me? Have you seen this man? Have you seen this cowardly lion of a man? Yeah, he stands out. What do you fucking mean? We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. What? Poor Powers. How would you not? Okay, whatever. What the fuck? He looks like a big monkey man. Big, like, monkey, like, he looks like a monkey, like Son Goku, or he looks like a big lion man, too. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing that Powers... And she did it. Oh yeah, hold on. Call the police. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. so we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Wait, what? So they just stood there? What? What the fuck? What? Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Old Bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Wright, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Why? You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. I'm sorry, who covered— what? What the fuck? Covered for you, or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not, but why would anyone steal them? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Okay, Edgeworth. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Order, order. Miss Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution wouldn't make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have any explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. What? How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Sal and Old Bag. On the body, the assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security said that he did it. I asked to be left out of proceedings, went back to the trailer, script and notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any scenes, so I left them behind. I think I fucked up. I'm not sure I follow. It clearly contradicts the thought of God damn it. The reason why he wasn't there is because he was drugged. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about... Oh! You're right! Hammer's is fucking dead, what do you mean? Wait, hold on. Oh, the picture of the steel boy? The picture of the steel boy. How did you know about the injury? Wait, yeah, is this like a typo? What the fuck? Okay. What, you mean this one? Like, this is so- oh my god, so weird. Okay, yeah. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I was confused about that when I reread it. I was like, wait a minute. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Nice. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Oh my god, shut up, Luco. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Yeah. That she's evil. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Is it this picture? This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Let me... Stretch. You don't think she did? I'm gonna go with Water Pupper. Water Pupper's been right this entire time. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What was that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. Oh shit. What? What? Your Honor, Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh, shit. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell over from this... Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, no, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please, please don't die. Please. It was my lover. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant Will Powers not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay. Shit. She didn't do shit. I think it was just conspiracy to, like... I think it was, they probably, like, maybe have taken her in because she was withholding information. That could have been it. I mean, honestly, if she would have just said it was self-defense from the get-go, she probably, like, none of this would have happened. No? I mean... It's not a thing in this universe. Look, I'm just going by, like... Oh, accidental manslaughter. I mean, it could have been. The only thing that I could have, like, literally thought of as, like, probable stuff is just, like, hiding the evidence and, like, not telling the police. Like, I don't know. Real logic. Well, that's... that's what I thought. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. Oh yeah, that's pretty shitty. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me why. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Oh. I have a feeling I know why. Mr. Hammer wanted to put blame on you because... maybe this? It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show, and as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Yeah, about that. I can't wait to get back into the sweaty costume and... is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? Oh no, Edgeworth, don't look so emo, you're so cute. No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. I can if I want to. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feeling. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease. And uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. Yeah, he's got feelings. Feelings. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are. I get. Oh. It's pogging. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Do I get to answer? No. Aww. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Oh my god, he got to make it. Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine. I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? Yes! Let's go. I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real willpowers. Hell yeah. The end. Man. Holy shit, we have more cases? Damn. Wow. This is the episode? Man. Are we starting the new one? Oh, we're doing a cliffhanger? We could do a cliffhanger. I'm trying to think. Tomorrow? Oh, it's too serious? Oh, okay. Tomorrow we'll do, art stream. Yeah. It'll probably be around either 6 or 7. Again. I don't know. It would probably not go as, like, late as the last one. I will have, like, an art stream or whatever. I still need to work on things. I've been kind of chillaxing. Nah. We're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger for the time being. But, oh, man, gosh, yeah, we're gonna do art stream. If you have any questions about art, maybe I can help. No guarantee. And stuff like that. We'll just have we'll just have like a cool doodle stream, hangout. You know. What is it, water pupper? What is it? And yes, I'm okay, Luco. I'm just a little sleepy. Doodle. I'll do art. Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta reverse engineer an owl. Make a perfect circle. You gotta do that SpongeBob shit. You gotta work backwards. Yeah. But, yeah, we'll do... Save this really quick. I'm sleepy. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. Are you calling me Audipoo because you watched the Chrono Cross VODs, or are you just calling me Audipoo? But yep, so we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta work on stuff. What VODs? My YouTube channel. I need to keep up with that a little bit better, but I have like a couple of VODs. They're very old. Well, the Ace Attorney ones are the new ones, but the Chrono Cross ones are pretty old. They're my first streamed playthrough. So, yeah. Yep. Should be in the commands thingy. Oh yeah, brain dead hours. Let's go. But yeah, it's not YT. It's literally YouTube, like the whole word. There you go. But yeah, I might take a nap and then end up getting back up and maybe finishing up that PNG so that I can have that ready for the stream. But yeah, okay. I will see you guys tomorrow night at either 6 or 7. But yeah, alright. See you later, Joeys. Good night.